Good evening, everybody, and welcome again to Ratchet Clank up here Arsenal. We tried to stream yesterday and it didn't really work out. I had a pretty substantially long interruption pretty early into the stream, and I just wasn't satisfied with how it was turning out. So I decided, you know what, we're just gonna try this again tomorrow. And now tomorrow is today, so that's what we're doing. If you weren't in the stream yesterday, then pretend I just said nothing, and we're gonna start this game for the first time. You don't have to worry about anything. And I did just upload like an update video on YouTube explaining a couple things. So feel free to check that out if, in case you're wondering about some confusions. It does go into some like rather uncomfortable topics, unfortunately, but that's just kind of how you have to do it sometimes. But anyways, yeah, there's not many options I need to mess with in here. There's not really much I need to do. Just go ahead and start this. Save over this slot that we don't really need to use anymore, because we'll just be doing the same thing we were doing yesterday, and now I'll be fine. Why do my eyes hurt all of a sudden? This is dumb. Okay.
My Blargian Snagglebeast devours your mutant swamp fly. Oh yeah, I bet you didn't see that one coming. Hey, what are you doing? Check and mate. What? That's cheating.
They need to make the gray.
The rules clearly state that the Blargian Snagglebeast has an allergic reaction to
square
that
of the subtitles darker.
Ooh, it is on again.
I can barely read the subtitles when they're against a black background. Ay.
Your luck is extraordinary, sir. But do you lose as gracefully as you will?
I would not know, Maximilian. I never lose.
There is a first time for everything. Agent Clank!
I feel like they really could have done something with this FMV cutscenes. They almost look exactly the same as they did back on PS2.
So much for the famous secret agent.
I basically feel like there was no upscaling done on these ones.
Bring the car around, Jeeves, and mind the ejector seat this time.
And again, this is Idle Minds, and
Secret Agent Clank.
The main other experience we have with Idle Minds is
that was
Neopets the Dark Fairy.
Yeah, great. Change the channel.
But the man said to stay tuned.
Anyways.
We continue our live coverage from Velden. Just hours ago, the planet was attacked without warning by a terrifying alien race known as the Tyrannoids. Officials believe that an evil robotic supervillain known as Dr. Nefarious is the mastermind behind the Tyrannoid attack. As you can see, the Galactic Rangers are putting up a valiant fight, but they are no match for these tentacle-eyed terrors.
I don't think
Indeed,
valiant fight soldiers just kind of stand there.
Destroyed in a matter of hours. Darla Gratch, Channel 64 News.
How does she keep surviving everything?
We're going home. But Velden is in a Solana galaxy. Oh no, not the gravimetric warp drive. The untested gravimetric warp drive? The one you built from Blargian scrap metal?
Coming?
We are doomed.
The word Blargian is so weird.
Saying?
Anything about the
I stand
Blargs.
corrected.
I just hope we're not too late.
It feels like it's like a specially non-real, like alien race, just the Blargians. It's like let's just say some random noise and we'll call that an alien species. Okay, whatever. As you can tell, the sound of the ship is like messed up. That's not me, that's not my copy, that's just the game. pretty sure it was like that in PS2 as well. It's kind of dumb. Okay, whatever. The audio shouldn't have changed or anything, so
And welcome back to the Solana Galaxy.
I'm gonna need to stop talking so I can like change my options. Mainly this, that, and no vibration. And everything else should be okay. Okay. Now we start off with Clank, but we actually don't have any weapons. So we're just kind of stuck with our with the wrench for the time being, but it should be fine. As you can see, the bolt intake in this game seems a little bit larger. Like we've already got almost 400 bolts in like the first minute.
These must be the Galactic Rangers.
Hey, look! It's a new sergeant!
Huh?
Hey, Sarge, you can have my gun. There's too many of them! We're all gonna die!
Press circle to
It's okay, you can be rebuilt. Maybe. I don't know. Potentially. Let's see. I'm gonna try not to take too long in here, because I think that was one of the main issues of what was happening with yesterday's stream. Like, I was taking too long to move from point A to point B. And I was having a hard time commentating, so we're gonna try to fix that now. We're gonna try to make sure that tonight's stream is like mildly okay at least.
I'm glad to see you, Sarge. We're pinned down by that enemy vehicle. Somebody's gotta take it out.
Let me guess. That's
It's gonna be kind of hard with all these cutscenes.
Here, here, Sarge, take this. We'll cover you. From back there!
Yeah, I really don't like it when games throw this many cutscenes at you.
that vehicle.
It makes it real difficult to just like commentate. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Now the music in this game is still pretty great. That's the one thing that stays consistent throughout all this
And select an icon with the left analog stick.
all these older Ratchet and Clank games. The newer games, I mean, they don't necessarily have bad music. It's just
Hold
compared to
L1
these games.
precisely target your weapon.
Okay. I really don't feel like those guys are doing too much damage. They're not helping, is what I'm trying to say here. Okay. I don't believe there was any reason for me to be here. But we'll check around anyways. Okay. Let's see. As yesterday I was only able to get through like this planet and like the next planet, and then that's all we managed to do in an hour. Not because it actually took me that long to finish it, but again because I had that weird interruption. I just couldn't foresee. But that's okay. We'll figure it out this time. Okay.
Your maximum
There we go.
nanotech level has increased.
I don't believe you get... Yeah, it doesn't look like you get the big, like, electric explosion in this game, because you level up a lot faster in this game, too. Like, compared to Ratchet and Clank 2, yeah, you gain experience a lot faster, but you also have to level weapons up, like, more than once now. So, you know, that's a thing. Okay. Let's see. Let's go grab everything while I'm here. No reason not to. It's where these guys look like repurposed enemies on, like, going commando. Well, can't check him anymore, he's gone. Alright. So I don't have much to commentate on tonight. I mean, I'm still, like, in my second job, I'm still kind of just, like, training. Just doing, like, computer training. So it's not particularly exciting over there. I mean, it's not bad. Nothing wrong with the job, it's just, you know, wait, I haven't done actual, like, field work yet, so I haven't had any fun stories to tell yet. Or, you know, stories in general. Maybe they... I'm sure not every story that I have at my job will be fun, but
You can reverse the camera controls in the options menu.
I already did that. In fact, they were inverted previously, and I uninverted them because I used to like them inverted, but not anymore. I'm a changed man. I'm pretty sure I'm saying most of the jokes I've said tonight. I said it yesterday.
We have orders to go in and take him
Apparently, I don't evolve my comedy.
We're all gonna end up as scrap metal.
Get back in there, Trooper. We've got a planet to save.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, everything in the stream's going fine. No frames dropped. The screen looks alright. Yeah, it should be the same as usual. I'm seeing my volume controls
I'm afraid of heights.
looking a little bit better now because I actually found an option to show the console's volume, the desktop audio, and my microphone. First, I could only see 2 of those,
Frosty people. The
but
bullets could be hiding anywhere.
it was really as simple as just like changing the options or something. Can I now go in there? Okay. Well, anyways.
Watch out! They're coming out of the rubble.
I guess I'm gonna have to kill this guy real quick. Hold on. I mean, I hope that was me that killed him and not one of these people. Okay, so notice that these guys are a lot, like, more numerous and more varied than I keep making them out to be. I know these are, like, constant enemies in this game, the Tyrannoids. I don't know why. They're really not particularly interesting enemies. They just look like that one guy from, Real Monsters, or whatever it was called. I don't remember the name of it. It's just it was that one like old Nickelodeon show with the monsters on them. That's all I remember. Okay, this guy's taking my experience. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see like a lot of Tyrannoids throughout this game. I mean, in the previous game in Going Commando, we did see a lot of what's the name of them? Of like Talks for Less employees, like lizard people. But I don't know, they were more interesting than these guys, I feel. Despite the fact that they kind of look generic, they were also more entertaining.
To strike, hold down L2 or R2 while running.
Destroy that vehicle.
Okay, well that was easy enough. I'm glad that thing only does 1 point of damage, because otherwise I'd probably be screwed. Let's see, also I should have done this earlier. Change to a thruster pack, I kinda like that one better.
Sir, we have a transmission from the president.
How are things on the front lines, soldier? Is that secret agent?
This is not the first time the president is a dog in fiction.
Well, this is an honor, and I see you brought your chauffeur along.
I mean, I guess this guy's more like a lion,
Hold
but
on a second, sir.
Agent Clank, we must stop Dr. Nefarious. As you may know, only one man has ever faced him and survived. I've just received a top secret report on that man's whereabouts. Here, take a look.
On tonight's episode of Nature's Mysteries, we examine the Florana tree beast. Deep in the dense growth of Florana's Jambu forest lives a mysterious creature. Or maybe he doesn't. It's one of Nature's Mysteries.
I seen him run right through our camping site. He was buck naked.
they put a lot of detail on that guy's teeth.
Or maybe it weren't a banana. It could be. One of Nature's Mysteries.
Legend tells that this mysterious creature is actually one of the greatest superheroes who ever lived. Shamed by his recent past, he is now one of Nature's Mysteries. Tune in and find out the answers.
We need you to find this man. The fate of the galaxy may depend on it.
Are you sure this is the guy you're looking for, Mr. President? Yeah, he seems like kind of a, wacko.
You may be right, but he's the best chance we've got. I know you boys won't let me down.
You can count on us, sir.
You know, most people trying to save the entire galaxy are probably not very sane themselves. I mean, I'm sure Ratchet has a couple of issues he doesn't want to share with the class. Ah, but whatever. We don't get to pick planets yet. That won't happen until like in a little while. So I did start about 15 minutes past 11. So we'll try to go until like 1:15-ish, and then I gotta go to bed after that because I gotta work tomorrow. Like, not super late, but you know, gotta go to work. To get the Tron Trust Pack is a replacement for your old helipad, but you can use the decline and boost. It basically works the same, it just works faster. Okay. Anyways, this thing costs 15,000. This thing costs 7,500. It's a whip. So this is definitely much more interesting than this. But this is a lot more useful in general than this. So we're just gonna save up for this one. Okay. Is there anything else around here? I don't think so. Anyway, so yesterday I actually started by going through like... Hold on. Okay, these guys are standing a bit too far away from each other for me to reliably get any shots. Okay, this shotgun needs like more range.
Your controller could...
I meant to change weapons, but I ended up just shutting off the help desk. I might have to turn her off. I know this like beginning part of the game has a lot of tutorials, and I'm not really looking for that right now. Okay. Oh, we got a double ball thing.
The jackpot crate multiplies all bolts and experience gained for a limited time.
Okay. I mean, the most efficient way to actually destroy crates would be with that one upgrade that you get. What was it called? The like, you know, like the earthquake, the thing. I'm having a real hard time here. I shouldn't, but I am. Okay, well, you know what, I'm just gonna go back and buy this thing. I completely failed to ignore that area in yesterday's stream, not making the same mistake twice. Okay. Alright, I got this thing. It's just like the generic, like, blaster gun. But, you know, as generic as it is useful. See? You can do plenty of stuff with that. Okay. I had some Hibachi today, and that's probably why I'm, like, weird right now. Okay. You should be able to level up at least one weapon by the end of this level. I mean, this shotgun is almost done anyways. I might as well go for it. Okay. Yeah, a shock blaster is what it's called. So I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I'm not particularly familiar with Up Your Arsenal as I am with the original Ratchet Clank or with Going Commando. So I am still gonna try to like grab as many gold bolts and skill points as I can, but we will probably have to revisit some planets. Or rather, a lot of planets. Just because I missed gold bolts in them because I don't remember what the gold bolts are. Or really anything. I don't have quite the knowledge of this game as I did with the previous two games. I mean, I still remember some stuff, and hopefully I will continue to remember as I play them. But it's not quite like it was in the old Going Commando days.
You can climb a ladder by jumping onto it and pressing X until you reach the top.
It's kind of redundant to give me a tutorial of a thing I'm currently doing flawlessly. Don't you think so, game? But I guess at the same time I don't want to like shut the voice down because it's like they went through the effort of like hiring a voice actress. to do all that. Like, what matters for this? Like, respect the wishes of the console holders or whatever. Is there something over here? I feel like I'm missing some. I don't know. Okay, well, there's a thing over there. I don't know what it is, but there's something. I don't know how to get there though. I'm sure we'll figure out something. Okay, for now let's just get down here. Take care of these guys. Alright. Is that gonna replace most of my ammo? Nope. Still go pick up these crates over here. Don't worry, I wasn't gonna leave them behind. You guys know better. I'm like paranoid about leaving any crates behind, but I did completely miss this. Hold on, let's check this out. There's an area here. Oh, here's a bolt. Actually, it's not a gold bolt, it's a titanium bolt, I believe is what they are in this game. Why is the sound so messed up? Actually, I don't remember. Was it like this on PS2? Probably not. I would assume not, at least. Yeah, it's like it wasn't this messed up in the first game or the second game. That's why I'm wondering, was this an actual thing that happened
Inferno mode.
in this game? PS2. I don't remember. It's been a hot minute. Freaking hot. Okay. So obviously they want me to use this thing. But I don't think you actually have to if you just want to shoot them normally and get some experience in your weapons. You can do that. Okay. Let's see. Seems to be just a lot of random crates around in this game. Maybe it's because I've been playing A Crack in Time recently and A Crack in Time doesn't quite do it the same way, or maybe it's because in A Crack in Time the crates have freaking like, what's the name of it? They have physics to them, so it's kind of awkward to use them. Anyways, there we go. I figured it out. I'm not sure if that's what you're actually supposed to do, but that's what I'm gonna do. So where is this? It's a statue. What does the statue do? The Ratchet trophy. Okay, it's a trophy, but alright. Guess I actually do not remember those, and we're getting trophies in this one again. Well, I got a trophy for getting a trophy. Indeed. That's the thing that just happened. I do not remember what trophies is for, what they unlock or anything, so I'm sure I'll find out eventually. Okay, I can't go into that one. I'm glad I was able to get back in time. Okay. Let's see. After this level, I think I want to go ahead and reset my chat if I don't see any activity on it, just to make sure it is working as intended. Ow! As intended. Okay, well there we go. It actually does not heal us all the way. Yeah, that only gave me a couple of points of health. Oh, that's dumb. Okay. Again, this is a lot of people's favorite Ratchet Clank game, and I can see why. It's just personally not my favorite. I still ultimately like going commando better. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, 25 minutes of streaming, and we're still going strong. I should be able to finish at least like one more actual level. I know we're gonna have to do some like side stuff after we're done with this level, but I should still be able to get at least one more like full-on proper level before we end tonight's stream. Ideally, hopefully. Okay, I don't promise anything, but you know, I'll try. Okay. This thing needs more range. I feel like I should be destroying this you know, destroyable objects, as well as doing whatever else it needs to do. Okay.
Ratchet, we have company.
Where?
Behind you.
Where?
Behind you.
Very funny. You having a good time?
You trespass on sacred ground.
Well, I'm glad Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong had a job in PS1 temporarily. I mean PS2.
Oh, death!
What if I don't want to do the Path of Death? What if I just want to leave? I can. That was something stupid I found out yesterday. You can just leave. You don't have to do the Path of Death. Okay. Let's see. And there we go. Here's a shortcut right back to the ship. I feel like we could have just swum or just swimmed. Swimmed? What's the word? What's the actual word for saying you did some swimming from point A to point B? Why is this difficult? It's always, I should really look this up because I keep using the word swam. And it doesn't sound right. Okay. Anyways, is there anything else? I feel like there was like something around here. Just from memory, I feel like that we are missing a thing that I'm not remembering. Okay. Let's see. Not over there. Okay. Well, we'll just avoid the incoming rocks and move along, I suppose. Ow. Should have expected as much. There we go, at least we got a weapon level up.
Your weapon has upgraded. Weapons upgrade automatically when they're used frequently. To center the camera, tap L1. Hold circle to charge up the shot blaster for a more powerful attack.
Okay, lady, you don't have to like give me a tutorial on every single thing. But whatever, we'll over here, that's where I meant to go. I knew there was like a side of the thing you could do in this. Okay. We now have 2 titanium bolts that I completely missed yesterday, so we're already having a better stream than yesterday. But I know I also just missed a skill point. Like, there's a skill point you can get here. And I don't remember what you have to do or how you have to do it, but there is definitely a skill point you can get in this area. I mean, that guy is... Why are you people walking into the fire, you idiots? Okay, well, whatever. There you go. Okay, let's see. That does a pretty good amount of experience. I actually don't know. I didn't check. I'm talking out of my ass here. Ow. Oh, whatever. It's fine. I still have most of my health, I believe. I don't remember how generous this game's checkpoint system is, but I remember the last level being a real pain in the ass precisely because of that. So... probably not very.
Not be.
Okay, we walked your path of death. Now, tell us what you know about Dr. Nefarious.
Huh?
Dr. Nefarious! They say you're the only man to ever beat him.
Huh?
Jeez, this guy's even dumber than...
Captain Quark?
Yeah, Captain Quoof!
Don't believe you didn't actually figure that out before,
This
Ratchet.
coming for a long time.
Okay, well anyways, there we go. Here's an actual boss fight with Captain Quark. Isn't this the first time we actually fight him, like, toe to toe? Like, on foot? Because the first time you fight Quark, he's, like, on that ship. Like, yeah, it's a dogfight battle in Ratchet Clank 1. That barely counts. as a Quark boss fight. Okay. Whereas this, yeah, this is more of an actual boss fight with like dodging and shooting, doing all the fun stuff that you do in a Ratchet Clank game typically. Okay, there we go. Hopefully gave me some, yeah, it gave me plenty of experience actually.
So,
Why are you acting like a monkey
completely
man now?
lost his mind. Now what? Just keep the mask on. He thinks you are his new leader.
Great.
Fascinating.
Incoming call.
This is Captain Sasha of the Starship Phoenix. The President has asked me to assist you.
Hi.
I
Hello.
see you have located Captain Quark.
Yeah, we
Probably
got
stinks.
him, but, well, he thinks he's a monkey.
Of course. Bring him to the Phoenix and we'll see what we can do. Sasha out.
I'm sure a presidential ship has pretty substantial psychiatrists. As long as they believe in mental illness being a real thing, and that's getting political now. I should probably not continue with this. Okay. That's okay though. Actually, weren't we talking about mental illness the last time I was streaming Silent Hill 2? Probably. I guess it's a topical subject. Probably is brought up often. Anyways, 33 minutes and we're already here, where I left the stream off yesterday.
Welcome aboard the Phoenix, gentlemen.
Whoa.
Impressive, isn't she? The Phoenix is the pride of the galactic fleet. She's equipped with the latest technology. Holodeck training suite, auto vendors for armor and weapons, virtual
Is this missing
firing
music?
range, starfighter upgrade system, even a Gadgetron VG9000 game system.
A VG9000?
Of course.
You are in a video game,
With a Mavic
Ratchet.
Fireball Pro controller, VR
What?
headset, and a zero-G dance pad attachment.
Will you marry me?
Well, you've obviously had an exhausting trip. Why don't you stop by your quarters? We prepared a custom living area for Quark, so he won't get in your way. Come meet me on the bridge when you're ready.
I mean, I guess he did kind of abandon his home in the Bogon Galaxy, and his home in the Velden Galaxy is getting a little bit fucked up. We got a ship vendor now, and this actually uses bolts apparently, not skill points or whatever the hell the other thing was. Oh, Raritanium, that's what it was. I don't know, dogfights in this game? There might not be. Okay, whatever. Anyways, are these all cosmetic? Yeah, if these are all cosmetic, then there's probably no dogfights in this game. Which I'm fine with. I wasn't like a huge fan of them in Going Commando, but I don't know, they weren't bad. I kind of enjoyed them. I'm sure this game has its own things that it I don't know why I just shut down, but it was something. Press X to read the HDD. One time only. Gadgetron offers a special discount to all former Gadgetron employees. Select this option to check your hard disk drive for the previous Ratchet Clank save data. I mean, that's exactly what I have here. Any second now. Any second now. Our records show that one time you have been employed by Gadgetron. We're pleased to give you a 10% discount on all Gadgetron weapons. Thank you for making your choice, Gadgetron. Remember how in the first game, when you actually get to meet this guy, like the turtle dude, he like explains to you that you have to be with the company for 2 years before you get a discount? Well, guess when this game came out? This game came out in 2004. Whereas Ratchet Clank 1 came out in 2002. They actually did it. 2 years later, they applied a discount for you. That's fucking great. I love that. You know, unlock the new skin. You can select different skins for Ratchet in the specials menu. Alright, awesome. We got the suck cannon for a discounted price, I suppose. The infector, that's the thing. And also, I can't help but notice that the suck cannon is literally just the Ubisoft logo, but like a little bit nicer looking. Okay, well, anyways. And I also unlocked a thing. Cheats skins. Current armor, old school Ratchet. I can just be old school Ratchet if you want, and the Snowman, Tuxedo Ratchet, Buginoid, I suppose, Brainius, Robo Booster, a Trooper, a Robo, a Sumo Ratchet. I might need to grab this one. Okay. It is all well-dressed Lombax wearing Ratchet's spacesuit for a Mawashi. And Ninja Ratchet. I mean, I think this actually have like real cost. Yeah, these have like actual like titanium bolt costs. So you know, but I think we'll generally keep the basic outfit until hopefully maybe in the later game we unlock the inevitable outfit that like...
This is our onboard Gadgetron armor vendor. We'll notify you whenever a new suit of armor is available for purchase.
Yeah, when we buy one of these that has like... that like completely covers your face, yeah, we'll fix it when that happens. Okay, a full body personal armor system reinforced. An energy absorbing alloy called the Magnaplate. Gadgetron guarantees the new Magnaplate armor system will reduce damage from enemy fire up by a full 33%. What's it look like right now? I guess it just looks kind of generic right now, but if we put this on, it's a little bit better. And we have a bit more defense too. I wish you could just kind of select your armors instead of just sticking with whatever the game gives you. Anyways, let me reset my chat just in case. Okay, let's see. Oi! Is there anyone watching the stream right now? There appears to not be. That's okay. That's alright. We'll just pop this out again. We're on the side, and then there we go. It's always good to keep checking the chat just in case it breaks. It breaks way more often than I'd like it to. Or is there always like more ways I could just have my chat up or something? So I have to keep double checking it.
Phoenix Trophy Room. Whenever a crew member is awarded a Medal of Honor, it is displayed here.
I mean, I've got a trophy. That's an ugly looking Ratchet. It almost looks like PS1 graphics Ratchet. Look at that. Yeah, he's got a low enough count of like vertices and edges for me to believe it is literally just like a potential like PS1 model for Ratchet and Clank if they were ever like thinking of putting it in the first game on PS1. And there he is. Okay, so there's a fair amount of trophies here. I guess it's just like model lookers. Maybe this door unbox if you get enough of them. But I don't know. Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't remember how this goes.
This is the Phoenix VR deck. Here you can train in combat simulations or practice using new gadgets.
I actually get money for these. Fire gadget on test to miss in a simulated battle arena. Alright, cool. Guess we'll just this out real quick. I took care of most of them. And you actually get money for them too. It's impressive. You actually get experience for them as well. And it doesn't look like it. The thing is not going up like at all. Oh no, it is. Oh, we are getting experience for this. Not much, but like a little bit. Okay. Let's see if we can punch as many of them together as possible. Okay, well that wasn't quite as much as I was expecting, but it'll do. Okay. Congratulations, you got 300 bolts for doing a basic tutorial. And watch out for disappearing floor panels while finding the test dummies. Okay, sure. Is this just a full-on arena? No, this game has its own arena too. I remember that. Okay. It's kind of interesting that you actually do get prizes for these. Even though they're supposed to just be basic training. I mean, like, optional training. Okay. Well, I'll do it. Okay. So apparently you can actually hit multiple enemies with one shot if they're close enough to each other. So that's neat. Let's see though. Do you like instantly die if you fall down there? Probably not. I mean, they can just go through. That's kind of unfair. Whatever. I don't know if this is the best weapon to be using for this, or if I should be trying to use something else. Okay. Let's see. I want to find out now if it's an instant death if you fall down there. Okay. Speed round, destroy all the red test dummies before time runs out, or destroy all the test dummies using only the shock blaster. I mean, sure, I guess this will be a nice opportunity to try, like the super shot out. Yeah, so you can, like, I guess that'll do more damage. It seems like it's also got a wider range to it. So that's neat. And you gotta line these guys up. So that'll take out at least 2 of them per shot. It's not that you got that many shots on you in the first place. Okay, let's see. There we go. I think that's all the training I want to do right now. Yeah, we can try all these other ones out later. We'll just do a few of them per level.
These are your quarters. I set up the VG9000 to play vid comic discs.
How do you think he got like this?
Isolation.
The life of an intergalactic superhero can be very stressful.
Yeah. Anyway, you're telling me this nutcase is our only hope for stopping Nefarious? We're hosed.
Hey, you'll be fine, Ratchet. I know you you're gonna have to do it yourself anyways. Anyways, apparently he can. Yeah, he's got being hit animations, but he doesn't actually do anything. Is there anything up here? Like, I can just walk into Quark's room.
This is the VG
Also, that's the thing you can do.
If you have a
Like,
vid
every
comic,
game
you can
ever
play it here.
explicitly makes an effort to, like, convince you that you can't just go to the railing. And here's this game just letting you go to the railing. Quark can't do it. Obviously, because it's too big, but Ratchet can. And that's all that matters. Now, what's over here? Sleeping rooms, I suppose. Sleeping quarters. Well, we need a bit comic tricks. You bought the console, but you did buy the video game. This is the #1 like mistake of Best Buy or whatever. Okay. This guy's don't have hitting animations. It's probably only Quark. Like, you've always been able to hit people in Ratchet and Clank, but they're doing anything.
Messages. You could disable help messages in the options menu.
Oh, I guess I can't go back there. It almost feels like you could. It looks like there could be something. But maybe not right now.
We're losing the
Later.
signal. Try boosting the power.
Yes.
Isn't that the president?
They came out of nowhere. Tyrannoid invasion.
Where exactly are you? It's just a black screen back there.
Residential compound has been breached. Cannot hold out much longer here.
Mr. President. Dad, are you there?
Dad?
I mean, they look similar.
Robotic citizens of the Solana Galaxy. The hour of your liberation is at hand! Too long have we robots suffered under the bigotry, the stupidity, the squishiness and foul stench of organic life forms. Soon, all robots will bask in the liberty and equality of my benevolent, iron-fisted rule. And as for you filthy organic life forms, you can look forward to being disintegrated. That's all for now.
Well, that's Dr. Nefarious. Is probably like one of the best villains. Like, in general. I fucking love Nefarious. Everybody loves Nefarious.
Going in.
We'll see you on Arcadia.
Okay, anyways, on our coordinates for Marcadia. Planet Marcadia. And there she is, just Sasha just... She no longer looks nearly as concerned as she just was. She kinda just looks like she's hanging out. She's kinda cute. Must admit. She's also like much taller than... Like, Ratchet's just fucking tiny apparently. Everyone's taller than him. But he doesn't seem as tiny because you know, it's aliens. Everyone here is alien, so like sizes vary greatly. But yeah, aliens and robots. Okay.
To view your current missions, select the missions menu from the pause screen.
There's definitely something we can do out there. Just the game won't let me right now. For now, just go to the ship. There we go. You do get faster on ships now. That was a nice animation update, I suppose. Like, every game you're able to get faster on the ships, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because in Ratchet and Clank 1, like, Ratchet gets on the ship kind of clumsily, and Clank slowly flies up to it. In Ratchet and Clank 2, Ratchet gets more skillfully on it, and then Clank also gets on faster. And in this game, Ratchet just fucking grabs Clank and throws him in there. Okay, and now we actually have a select screen. Starship Phoenix is in the center of the galaxy, apparently. Maybe not the center, but like close to the center. And now we gotta go to Planet Arcadia. Well, we can't go to Veldin. Of course we can't. Yeah, I believe even though we are in the Solana Galaxy, most of the planets will be new. There's a good portion of them will be new. I hope so. Okay. Anyways, again, we're just playing up your arsenal for tonight. Tomorrow we'll be back with a Silent Hill 2. Hopefully. If we can stream again. There's an entire video explaining in my channel now, explaining why I may or may not be able to stream sometimes, even when most of the good to stream criteria are met.
Glad you made it, sir. The presidential compound is on the other side of the city. Keep your head down. The Tyrannoids are crawling all over the place.
I mean, it's easy for you to say because you literally don't have your head on top of your head. But then again, Ratchet's fucking tiny. Is that real? Hey, that looks nasty. That looks like blood. Well, I gotta say, like glossy blood. Ew. Who made this? Okay. It's kind of violent for a game with this capacity. Okay. Anyway, the new weapons. The Spitting Hydra. Electrocutes multiple enemies with one shot. Hold the fire button, select a group of targets, then release a button to unleash a storm of lightning. That was good. Don't got money for it though, so you know we just gotta stick with whatever we have. Okay. I have to have my weapons ready sooner so this guy's like don't take all of my credit here. Okay. Well, now they're gone. That's okay, I kind of didn't want them anyway so I can get all the weapon experience for myself. Can I go in here? It feels like I could. It feels like I could. Okay. Let's see. Can I destroy this? I can't.
Tap triangle to cycle through the last 3 weapons you have equipped.
Okay, hold on. You gotta get... Okay, I leveled up in many ways. Apparently. Oh, okay, it was that guy. I guess those guys have much more dangerous weapons than I may have anticipated. Okay. Well, I managed to get a couple of bolts here. Now what's over here? Can I do anything? I can like jump down there, but should I? I don't know, maybe I should stick to this. Let's not go out of the way too much right now. Play it safe for the time being. Okay. I'm having a hard time coming up with commentary for this game still. Why? It's just Ratchet Clank. I should be able to say a couple things here and there. Whatever. It'll just... There we go. Now this leveled up. It had no sound in the process. Okay. I guess now that most of our weapons are leveled up, it's just a matter of... Like... What am I trying to say here? Of upgrading the ones that I'm currently using. Okay. Got a short madam now. I guess I could go back for health. This game is not quite as easy as Cracking Time now. Because I'm not saying that Cracking Time is like a super easy game, but it's certainly not as difficult as this one over here. Okay, so how do I get up there? I know it wasn't that simple. Okay, well, first of all, let me take care of Mr. I'm not gonna let you go grab your collectibles, dude. Okay, I can go in here, grab his stuff, and then I need to figure out a way to get to that thing. Maybe there's some kind of wall I can break or something. Maybe I can climb around. I can go in here. I see. But I also desperately need health. I didn't realize Ratchet was so low. Ooh. I remember this actually possibly being the hardest Ratchet Clank game. Again, from memory. I remember this game gave me a hard time. So I'll have to look out for that, because I don't want to be restarting over too many times. Okay. I'm sure there was some... Yeah, I think there was some health back here. Besides the one I was just grabbed earlier. So I might want to go back there and grab it. What the hell was it? Ratchet? Oh. Perhaps my second-hand PS3 controller is not as great as I was hoping it would be. I may need to get a normal PS3 controller. Now I do have a normal PS3 controller, but it don't work very well. That's why I'm using like a second-hand wired controller. I actually don't mind that the controller is wired. If I can actually kind of... For the price range, you know, the inconvenience of wires is not too terrible to me, I don't think. Then again, these things do get tangled a lot. Like, I do get a lot of tangled wires when I'm recording specifically, because like the microphone... not the microphone, the headset I'm using right now. And the what's the name of it? The headset and the controller. Yeah, they get tangled up a little bit, so maybe I should invest in a wireless controller for my PS3 later. Not right now. And now I'm happy just having a functional controller. Partially functional controller.
Sir. A second wave of Terranoids just landed. They're attacking the compound from the other side. We could sure use your help.
You got it.
Follow me to the dropship.
Do I get to heal first? I don't think I get to heal first. Okay. Let's see, now before we go into that dropship, I'm gonna go ahead and grab everything on the way there. If I can... Yeah, see, my R1 button keeps getting stuck. I really hope this doesn't cause like a particular issue later. And that's why I would like the crouch button to be R2, because R2 doesn't get stuck. Okay. I actually have to use R1 a lot, so if that's gonna get constantly stuck, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, whatever. Oh, we got things in here too. Okay. Iron Shield, Part 1. Drive the Terranoids out of the compound and defend the area against a series of brutal attacks. I can do that. As long as you heal me and give me some ammo, I can do it. Okay, stay hydrated. Bot has reminded us to stay hydrated, which also reminds us that the thing does in fact work. So that's cool. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy all these boxes while I'm here. Alright, no frames dropped. No frames dropped. It is kind of hard to strafe, charge the attack button, and like rotate at the same time. You have to hold the controller inappropriately to do that. Okay. There we go, that took care of most of the enemies right there. Okay, that took care of them. Okay, maybe I should pay less attention to the enemies above me and more to the ones behind me. Okay.
Area secured. Nice work, ladies. Let's move out.
Guess we got this one. Any more? Yes, let me... Do I get, like, auto-replenished? I guess there's only one way to find out. Air assault. The Rangers can't hold out much longer. They need backup now. Save as many Rangers as you can.
Sarge, cover those
I think I
Rangers.
do get replenished. Yeah, it replenishes you.
The whole squad, it's all over. Incoming!
Okay.
They're everywhere!
Let's see. I have to destroy these boxes real quick. I'm not gonna get to destroy these boxes. Okay. So how much health do these people have? That's okay, you're not gonna die, Mr. Duke, man. If you do, we can just repair you. It's not like you're like Clank, where it's just like it was like a special robot, as we come to find out in the later games. No, it's just this guy really is just like a unit number with a personality. Okay. Let's see, is there a wave? Is there like waves on these, or is it just keep fighting until we decide that you're done fighting? Okay. Can I just destroy the ship? I could have tried. I'm gonna kill me before I can do anything. There. Okay, well, jeez. Turret command. Go to the plasma turret and blast those Noid drop ships out of the sky. Alright, sure I can do that.
We need to take out those enemy dropships. The sauces
Gotta have a turret section in an old, like, PS2 platformer. Otherwise, it's not a PS2 platformer. I think it's a surprisingly hard time showing this thing. Okay. Now there we go. Took care of them. Okay, let me destroy that thing real quick. Okay. Well, that does a lot of damage to the...
This is the last wave, Sarge. Don't give those plus buckets an inch.
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of hard to commentate over when there's so much action going on. Okay. Let's see.
We can take it from here.
There's some people coming, are you sure? Yeah, are you... Okay, this thing is... I don't appreciate how much this thing is rumbling right now. Hey. Okay, under the gun. Provide covering fire for the repair crew until they can get the turret operational again. And are we going to have another turret section after that? Probably.
Repair crew, we need that turret right back online.
Okay. I guess I just stay relatively close to the repair crew here. Alright. This shotgun does not have as much range as I'd like it to. Okay, let's see.
Keep them off our backs. We'll have this baby back up in no time.
Okay, let's see. You can actually go into war here. Is there a reason to, or is it just there to distract you? I'm not entirely sure. They took care of one guy already. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. I'm wanting to change weapons here because I'm about to run out of ammo. Let's see.
Keep it up. Repairs are almost finished.
Okay. Let's go ahead and just switch to something else now. It's probably a waste of ammo, but that's okay. It gets replenished. Okay, I just upgraded my nanotechs.
The repairs aren't finished. Now we'll give those noise a taste of their own medicine.
Okay, great. Awesome news. Hit and run. Use the bolt cranks to activate the automated turrets in sequence. I don't like this message too much.
Enemies appear red on the radar. Allies appear blue. Mission objectives appear green.
I mean, that's reasonable enough.
Those turrets can only target aircraft. You need to handle the ground troops yourself.
Okay. But I just have to keep repairing the turrets, or as long as I get them all, basically, I'll be okay. Okay, well, we got it. That's okay. Let's see. Well, I'm almost done here. Maybe we're also timed on this and like actually have to get the turrets up and running before so and so happens. Yep, okay, I just had to keep going until I got it.
Clank, you're even more.
Yeah, that guy is a little bit more than I thought it would be.
On the holovid. And I must say, I've never seen a chauffeur fight like you do, son. Who says you can't find good help these days, right, Clank? Sasha's told me a lot about you. Don't get any ideas.
She doesn't know much about you. What do you mean, all about you?
Sasha filled me in on the Quark situation. I'm told the man thinks he's a monkey.
He has lost his memory, sir.
Well, then you'll simply have to find it for him. We need our star player back in the game ASAP. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's good with his hands, Ratchet.
Sir, I swear I never...
The city's laser shield went down during the attack. Now, we are defenseless without it. I sent out a repairman to fix it, but he disappeared. I need you to get that shield system back online.
Yes, sir. We're on it.
Ratchet is being like mystery terribly in this game. Okay, go to a laser defense facility. I can do that. Let's see. Yeah, this is like the first proper planet in this game because it's a lot longer than Florana was. Okay, so we're getting here to get a thing. What is the thing exactly? What the? What was that animation, Ratchet? Okay.
The refractor will let you redirect laser beams. Just equip it and stand in the path of the laser. Hold L1 and use the left analog stick to aim the beam.
Alright, I can do that. But first I gotta... Like, do I have enough? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have enough money for like a weapon. Okay, give me a vendor real quick. Did this go down in price? I think it was 7,500 before, but maybe it went down in price after the Gadgetron thing. But is this like this wasn't in the first or second game? This is a brand new weapon. Whatever. We'll just get the suck cannon. That seems like a reasonable thing to do, and I guess we'll get this too since it's like relatively cheap.
To throw your whip, hold R1 and press circle.
Okay, so we got 25 shots on this thing, and this is, this is just an infinite supply weapon. Okay, let's see. I really can't wait until I get like the earthquake box destroyer thing. Let's see. So the whip, let's take it out, see how it goes. It works like the wrench, except it's a whip, so it's a lot longer, and you can throw it. And it's really just like a replacement for the wrench. That works a lot more efficiently than the wrench. Okay. Let's see. Okay, well that did that. Now what's this gonna do? It's gonna move it. And any second now it's gonna apply that, and then now we can do the thing. Let's go ahead and suck those guys up. Okay. That is actually pretty powerful. Or you can also suck up, what's the name of them? What is the name of them? What? Boxes! Yes, boxes. Okay, jeez. Wait, hold on, what? Thunder Hunter 67 is now hosting. Oh, hey, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. If you're watching the stream right now, I mean, I told you were watching the stream because you're hosting me. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. If you're following me right now, thank you for the follow. All the cool stuff. Alright, let's literally whip this guy's ass. That's fascinating. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have around here? We got no enemies over there, so we can just destroy these things. Why does the camera move so fast? When you're in first person mode and like... Does he move that? Yes, it moves that fast with the ammo too. Like, why does it do that? That's so weird. Okay, it's okay though. Well, it's not like completely stopped for a second. Okay, let's see. Get that in there. And now that's gonna refract or reflect the laser up here. And then from here, I can probably do something. Okay, and from here I can get it right there. And then that's gonna activate that. And I can just move on. And I don't even have to worry about this thing falling over, even though it looks like it would. Okay. Is there any way to suck things up without having to shoot them back out?
Ratchet, there should be a spider symbol somewhere in that room. Use the beam to lead the spider drone over the symbol and then zap it with the laser.
Ah. Makes sense. Alright. So basically what you're saying is do this. And then I'll lead it like up here. Okay, there we go. That is an interesting puzzle mechanic. I'll give it that. And the whip is pretty interesting. I thought this had less ammo than that for some reason. I don't know why I was thinking this literally only had like 5 ammo on it. Yeah, upon further examination, yeah, that would be dumb. Why the hell would it have only 5 ammo? Also, I can definitely go up here. There's no way I can't go up there somehow. This is literally one of those like climb up walls. But I guess we can't do anything with it at the time. For the time being. Or whatever else you want to say. Okay. It's So I need to party in here, but I need to unlock something else first. I'm assuming. Well, actually, can I just... I can. But it's actually not as destructive as I thought it would be. Alright, never mind. We'll just destroy these things the traditional way. Alright. And over here, got this thing. Okay, new gravity boost for magnetic sources. All right, I'll. Fair enough. I completely forgot. I don't have to. Again, it's the freaking mentality of I was just playing a crack in time, and in a crack in time I do have those. So that's the problem here. Well, yes, hello, welcome to a stream. Thunder Hunter 67, and again, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Okay, now let's see. I guess we'll have to come back here later. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to revisit a lot of planets towards the end of the game. Once we have all of our gadgets, so that we can actually collect all of the titanium bolts and probably grab like the what's the name of them? The skill points. I'm not having such a hard time here. Okay, so I see what the game wants me to do. It wants me to reflect it up here once it's over there, because now I can do that. Because there were actually things down there, it just was hard to see them. Okay, now we can whip these guys, or they can just kill themselves. You know that works. That's one efficient way of eliminating enemies. Yeah, I can get up there, or I will be able to get up there later. I remember when. Going for the platinum trophy. Not exactly for the platinum trophy, because I'm pretty sure that would require like multiple playthroughs. But I would like to at least get the like the collectible stuff. Yeah, like the collectibles, so people know where they are, and what's the other name? The other thing. Yeah, get the collectibles so people know where they are, and the skill points hopefully so people know how to unlock them. But that's about it. Like, I don't really intend on doing multiple playthroughs of this. I haven't done that for like any other game really. You know, on stream. But you know, I may get the platinum trophy on my own later. It's relatively easy to do. What's up here? Oh, it's a. Well, speaking of collectibles. Okay, I'll come back here later. Hey, isn't that? Hey, look, it's Al. Hey, Al.
It's Al. Got the shields up yet?
Silence! I am concentrating.
What the? That's a Quark vid comic.
Excuse me. It is a historically accurate interactive graphic novel.
How can you use the city's defense network to play a video game?
I mean, the city's defense network is a video game.
626 hex matrix adapter and reprogram the graphic subprocessor.
No, I mean, it's... Clank, you speak, nerd.
It appears you have a feedback loop in the induction coils of your DB3 signal processor.
Impossible! I ran a recursive checksum on the signal matrix. Hey, there is a feedback loop. I don't know what happened that way with it.
May we borrow this vid comic?
Treat it gently. It is a first edition.
Perhaps this will help restore Quark's memory.
Shield power restored.
It is so... Al is like such a stereotypical like early 2000s nerd character. Like, you know, back in the day when like nerd culture or geek culture wasn't as in-depth as it is today, as like varied. So they just like assume that like nerds and video game people would just look like this. Even the people that made the video games and the comics assume that the people that read them look like this. Ah man, the early 2000s were a different time. A simpler time. Maybe not a better time in some areas, but in some areas I would say they were better. Okay. Anyways, I can't afford that. But I've already got 2 other weapons I need to take care of now, so I'll grab that one later, I think. I mean, we've been recording for about an hour and a half. So, for sure I'll do the Quark vid comic thing. But, I think we may call it a night after that. Possibly. We'll see how long it takes. Okay, Starship Phoenix. There's 7 platinum bolts here. Okay, there's 3 here. I already missed 1. That's okay. Got 2 of them here, so that's okay. That's great. Play the Quark vid comic. Well, try out your old skills with the classic Quark vid comic. You'll need to use the VG9000 located in your quarters of the Phoenix to play it. Completing the comic may bring Quark back to his senses. We can do that. Hey! I really don't know what the hell they did with the audio in this game. So many things are like out of sync. It's weird. Okay. And the Galaxy doesn't look as detailed as it did in Going Commando. Like, there's some weird downgrades of this game, despite being the 3rd in the franchise. And the fact that they already had upgraded previously. Okay. No new weapons now, but you can test them. Okay, so there you go. I guess that is something else we could do. I did say that like after every planet we could do like 1 or 2 of these virtual reality simulations. So wrench speed down. Sure, we can try that. Speed everything with the wrench. I didn't even read what it said. I just assume it's beat everything with the wrench. Okay. There we go. Again, there is an actual like gladiator arena in this game. They became a staple of Ratchet Clank after Going Commando. Ratchet Deadlocked is literally just that. The gladiator arena turned into its own game. Okay, but we did just have the like the explosive level up thing. So I think I remember now. The like the electrical explosion level up happens once you level up 10 times, or at least once you're held like every 10 intervals of your health increase. Is when you get one of those. So they're much more situational now, that you'll get to use the defensive powers of the explosion level. I don't know what to call it. It's literally an explosion that happens when you level up. Like, what else am I supposed to call that thing? Okay, speed round. So all the test dummies before the time runs out, so I can do that. Maybe this one will work better. Okay. As long as I'm being like quick and aggressive about this, we should be okay. Okay. Excellent. I mean, these aren't like particularly large ball rewards, so it should be okay. Hot stepper. The floor panels will leave and return as you fire the test dummies. We'll do this one next time. We'll just try like 2 of them per level. That sounds reasonable enough. Okay, so.
Watch and learn, Clank. This is how a real hero gets it done.
This is how real heroes play video games. However, this actually get pretty long. Like, surprisingly long.
These are the real-life adventures of Captain Quark, the greatest superhero the galaxy has ever known.
Hey, this thing on?
Meticulously reconstructed by our crack research team with the aid of eyewitness accounts, bathroom gossip, wild speculation, and a magic 8-ball. In the early days of the 5th Solarian equinox, the Solana galaxy was terrorized by a notorious pirate known as Captain Blackstar.
Ahoy! Anybody else got a craving for fish and chips?
Though still in
they
the
really
prime of
like
his youth,
pirates over at
Quark
Insomnia Games.
was already a living legend.
I was beating him up with a stick.
However, no previous adventure could have prepared Quark for his encounter with the dread pirate Blackstar and his crew of... Oh, please tell me this is a typo.
That's robotic pirate ghosts. Guess reading wasn't your subject, eh, Professor?
Right. Now we begin the interactive portion of Episode 1. Booty is in the eye of the beholder.
Booty is in the eye of the... That's a thing. Anyways, let's see. We got a basic, like, hitting combo. And crouch. Let's see. Pretty much all you can do right now. It is like a standard side-scrolling minigame. And you can collect...
Just picked up an officially licensed Quark token. Collect all the tokens in the level to earn a secret prize. Bling bling, baby. The red ones are worth 10 Quark tokens.
I mean, if you have to collect all of them, it doesn't really matter which color it is, as long as you're grabbing all of them. Okay, let's see. I guess I can try to collect all of these. But I do remember some of them get tricky to find, so... Ow. Okay. Is that a thing? Oh, okay, these things disappear. I saw some, like, particle effects going around. Okay. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I don't think we're fine. Just rats just going everywhere. Okay. I mean, we already got most of the tokens. So maybe these levels aren't actually as long as I remember them being.
Old-timers say a giant robotic space eel haunts this ship. What a bunch of hoopty. Press circle to fire my blaster. Hold down R1 and move the left analog stick for precision aiming.
Okay. Basically, this makes you shoot without moving. That's exactly what that does. Okay, reasonable enough. You heal in this game. I've taken 2 points of damage. I don't seem to have much of a healing possibility here. Okay. Alright. Again, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some kind of record or like skill point you can get for beating this under a certain amount of time. I don't see why that wouldn't be the case. Okay, we'll just shoot that guy. Okay. There we go. We got 93. Alright. Let me just double. I feel like I missed something. I don't know why I have this like paranoia that I keep missing like collectibles. Whatever. Let's see. I mean, this is the first level. This shouldn't be too bad. Gotta be patient. It makes a particular sound. Like I thought it was an actual like the disc or something making the noise of that platform moving around. Okay. Well, there we go. Oh, it's a titanium bolt. That should get. Okay. I don't have to worry about grabbing those anymore. That's good. There we go, that heals you.
Nice juicy health upgrade. Remember, cadets, there's one in every level.
Ah, okay. So those increase your maximum health and also heal you. Okay. Alright, let's see. This is pretty simple so far. Shouldn't have much of a problem here. Yeah, we're already getting that thing down to a low level of health. Can you aim downwards? You can. Okay. Ow. There we go. I almost did that flawlessly. Almost. And we have won the Quark video game. Awesome. Time 527. Got all them tokens, so it gives me a fair amount of bolts. That's a particularly creepy render of Captain Quark over there. His face is creepy. Okay. And now what? Now what? Now what?
I mean, I've worked on some real junk, but this one takes the cake. Pirate, ghostly robots. I mean, what do they think? We're idiots?
Hey, Professor, snap to it!
Once again, the citizens of the Solana Galaxy owed their lives to the dauntless courage of the remarkable man behind the cube. With great reluctance, Quark accepted a meager fee for his services and promptly donated the entire sum to the Quark for Tots Scholarship Fund, a charity providing makeovers and buxom bimbos for needy people named Quark.
Sure.
I've got a big heart. Mr. President? Yes, I got the fruit basket, thanks. It turns out I'm allergic to prunes. Yeah, who knew? What? Blackwater City is under attack. Yes, sir, I'm on my way.
The exciting, all-true, right, adventures of Captain Quark continue in Episode 2.
Did that help you out, Quark? Remind you how much of a piece of shit you really can be? Remember all those fun memories when he did terrible things? I do remember.
Well, who's that handsome devil?
It appears Quark has regained his memory.
Oh no.
Hey, this dressing room isn't fit for a pig. What kind of shoddy production are you people running?
That's him, all right.
He may need a while to adjust. In the meantime, I've got a mission that's perfect for you two. We've just learned of a prototype holographic device that can disguise the user as a Tyrannoid, even allowing him to speak Tyrannese.
Is it just me, or do you smell bananas?
Anyway, the device happens to be the grand prize on this week's Annihilation Nation. Check it out.
Tonight on Annihilation Nation, we feature an all-new Death Course.
That's the
tonight's victim.
arena
I mean,
of this one.
Contestant Fred. Fred is a Gadgetron accountant who claims he once had a Morpho Ray go off in his pants. What a champ. Let's take a look at what he's up against. Doesn't look too bad now, does it? Good luck, Fred! Next!
Another day, another death course.
You seem mildly concerned, but it's still not gonna stop him from going there. Okay, well anyways, you can still replay the Quark Fit comics, get better scores, get all the tokens in case you missed one. Quark is still just here. Like, he is not trying to leave the precinct. And he's the only one that actually like reacts to damage. Also, yeah, again, Sasha's... Okay, maybe it's not that Sasha's tall, it's just that Ratchet's fucking tiny. Look at it, it's just literally twice as tall. Like, Ratchet doesn't even go up to her boobs, he goes up to her, like, stomach. And Lombexes are fucking tiny, apparently. I mean, I guess they do kind of look like rat people, but... Right. Anyways, let me just check if there's anything new in the shop, and I think we'll actually go ahead and call it a night here, because we've been recording for 1 hour and 40 minutes. I did start a little bit late tonight. I'm starting to feel kind of tired over something too, for some fucking reason. I don't know what. Maybe it's because I worked today. In fact, I worked a little bit longer than yesterday, so naturally. And I have to work tomorrow too. But again, we should be okay to stream tomorrow as well. But it doesn't seem like there's anything new, so I'm gonna go ahead and just save again. Slot number 1, and then the next time we'll save on slot number 2. Okay, but yeah, I'm much more satisfied with this stream than I was with yesterday's horrible stream. There's no better way to put it. Yesterday's stream was fucking horrible. Because of that, like, 45 to 1 hour, minute long interruptions I had in the middle of that. Yeah. So, hope you guys are enjoying Ratchet Clank Up Your Arsenal so far. I'm enjoying it myself. It's fun. And it's not my favorite, but it's fun. It's good. And then join us hopefully tomorrow. For some more Silent Hill 2. And very much looking forward to that one, because it's been such a long time since I played Silent Hill 2. Started to remember why, not remember, realize why people love that game so much. Because, you know, when I first played I was kind of young and I didn't get a lot of the stuff of it, but now I get it. So it's great. Anyways, yeah, so... Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. And so here says goodbye, HoloPlay 45.